When we're a baby, when you see a baby, what do you see? Do you see a human being that is scared of everything? No. A child, when they're born, they are not born with fear. They don't fear anything. They would stick their hand, their finger in an electrical socket, not fearing could be harmful. They will put their hand on a very hot surface without thinking it's hot. They would walk off the balcony not knowing what will happen. They're happy in their diaper when it's full. They don't care. They don't care if they're long or short, if they're chubby or thin. They don't care if they have blonde hair, black hair, brown hair. They don't care where they're from. They are just happy. Why? Because they do not live in fear. Living in fear is projected on us. It's programmed into us. And unfortunately, it's programmed by the first people that we see in our lives. When we are very young, it starts. Don't do this, don't do that. Oh no, that's dangerous. We hear those words pop out and it starts to be programmed into our minds. Our parents. They don't do it on purpose because they too were programmed in a certain way. Then they just perpetuate the same thing in their own lives with their own children. Then we grow up, same thing. We live in fear all of the time. In fear of what? In fear of the unknown. The unknown is so dangerous. No, it's not dangerous, the unknown. What's dangerous is for you to live in fear daily. I would talk to a business owner, a VP, some very supposedly important person in a company, and they live in fear also. But because of where they are in their life, they will deny this fear until they grow to a certain age that fear affects them physically and mentally. Because yes, living in fear creates anxiety, creates stress. Living in fear alters your body. It tells your mind to change your chemistry in your body. It creates disease. It creates just the word. I say the word disease, dis-ease. I'm at ease or I'm not at ease. When I'm not at ease, I'm in disease. Living in fear creates that environment where disease can flourish. Then you're sitting on a chair looking outside and remember when the doctor just told you that you only have a few days, a few weeks, a few months to live because of disease number X. Fear brought you there. Some outside event brought you there. Remember when we were a kid. A very, very young child. Fear was not even part of our vocabulary. Then it became a central focus of everything we do. Every decision we make them out of fear. Out of fear of the unknown. Out of fear of not knowing tomorrow. Out of fear of not doing what I did yesterday because I already know the outcome of that. I'm less afraid of what happened when I decided yesterday than what I decide today, not knowing what will happen tomorrow. I'll do the same decision as yesterday. I'm living out of fear. It drains the energy out of my body and leaves space for disease. Disease of the mind, disease of the heart, and disease of your whole body. We need to stop living in fear. Living in fear tells us to stay put. Something will happen. You know what? Throw everything out the door. I'm not saying stopping your job tomorrow, making big radical changes. Just Base your decisions on what you feel and what makes you, not what you feel, what makes you happy in life. If you continue to live in fear, you continue to live or to give place to bad energy in your life, and you will not be happy. And if somebody tells you this, you will deny it constantly. But yes, you are living in fear. If you are not getting up in the morning with a smile on your face, happy to face another day, to face this beautiful gift that you have the opportunity to have, to cherish, and to live this day, not tomorrow, this day, you are living in fear. You're just living your day to try to get to tomorrow. Tomorrow's not important. Put fear aside. Do not live in fear. And love what you are doing right now. Because when you live in fear, you don't live for yourself. You don't live for your happiness. You don't live for your welfare. You just live another day just to get to tomorrow. Please stay safe and stay happy, and stop living in fear.